One of the stories I shared during the Edline segment at the top of the show came from some excellent reporting by Ann Helms at the Charlotte Observer. It was about ethics concerns at two Charlotte area charter schools, Thunderbird Prep and Aristotle Prep. I want to focus on Aristotle. Aristotle Prep has asked the state to allow a newly created management company to take over its operations. The company is called Achievement for All Children. That group has no track record of running any schools, and no other company was invited to bid for the job. So what did it have going for it? Well, one thing, a very well-connected group of founders. Its CEO is Tony Helton, who is also CEO of the Team CFA Foundation, part of a national charter school network that backs charters. He also happens to sit on the state's Charter School Advisory Board. The other founders? Daryl Allison, president of Parents for Educational Freedom, the state's leading advocacy group for private school vouchers. Rob Bryan, former GOP state representative and the architect of the Achievement School District legislation we just discussed. And Philip Byers, president of Challenge Foundation Properties, a sister company of Team CFA that works with charter schools on their properties and facilities. Now, their new company is seeking a contract to run Aristotle Prep in exchange for a 5 to 10% cut of the state funds that flow to the school. Now, that plan was approved by a committee on the Charter School Advisory Board and was headed for approval until a single state board member, Gregory Alcorn, voiced concerns. Action was then deferred until further review by state ethics officials. Now, is there anything inappropriate going on here? Not sure. It's certainly not the 5 to 10% cut of school funds. That's actually industry standard for these for-profit charter companies that are making up a growing share of North Carolina's charter schools. But the state board was right to pump the brakes, particularly since the Charter School Advisory Board today looks more and more like a charter school trade association when you look at its members than a true oversight body as it was created. Now, the Public School Forum of North Carolina that I lead was an early supporter of charters back in 1996 when legislation created the first charter schools in North Carolina. They were billed at the time as laboratories of innovation to help improve all schools. And from a personal perspective, I've shared before on the show, my daughter attended a charter middle school here in Raleigh, and we had an excellent experience. But the rapid charter growth fueled by friendly legislation and minimal oversight does give me pause. Something just doesn't feel right here. So let's be cautious. If not, one day we may look back on this time period as the moment North Carolina's charter school train jumped the track. That's it for this week's show. We're off next week, but we'll be back August 26th with a brand new show featuring an interview with UNC President Margaret Spellings. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.